So weird. Okay, I think I'm live, but I haven't done this in a while, and YouTube is a little cray-cray today. Ooh. He says I'm live. Let's test this theory. Oh, I can hear myself. That's just weird. Of course, it goes to chat filter top messages instead of everything. Hello, 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 hello. It's really me, you guys. I promise. Hey. Hey, how you doing? All messages. I want all messages. Live chat. Hi, Shirley. Okay. All right. We're going to wait for a couple more people to join us. Surprise! Everybody loves a surprise live. Totally unprepared. I don't have anything ready. Why are we live? Why not? Why not? Because my basement is a mess right now, and I can't find anything. Wow, look at all the happy people. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Lois. Hi, Shirley, Sandy. Truly Blessed, Laura Ann, Nora, Cynthia, Elizabeth, Monique, Emily. Truly Blessed, I know who that is, but I can't think of the name right now, so you'll have to remind me. Emily from Canada, eh? I knew Emily was from Canada. Truly Blessed. Is that another, is it a Shirley or Cheryl or something like that? I can't remember. Travis. Sue. Joe. Travis who? I'm going to put you guys up here so I can read. From Charlotte, North Carolina. I am going to move to North Carolina. Karen! Hi, Sharon from Maryland. All right, so I have some giveaways. This is a card giveaway. It was one of my hotel crafting series. That's going in the mail. I'm going to put it over here so I don't forget it. And then in this envelope is the Crafty Critta winner. That's going to go in the mail. And then I have a second Crafty Critta winner, which I haven't pulled yet. Hi, Laura Ann. I know, I haven't done a live in forever. I've been working like freaking crazy. And in fact, I just walked away from my computer and said, I'm going downstairs. So this is the second package winner. I broke up the foils and some foilables for you guys, some foil art. So this package, I have not picked a winner. You got to go in our group, in the Foiling Snobs Club group, and somebody else has a chance to win Autumn Gold, Magenta, and Champagne. These are the new colors launched by Crafty Critta. Somebody has a chance to win, and some foil art here. These are the new birthday foil art. So if you want to win these in the U.S., go over to Foiling Snobs Club and comment. There's a giveaway post in the featured tab. I can't talk. In the featured tab, and you get a chance to win. I will pick a winner. I only picked the first winner. I didn't pick the second winner. You get a chance to win, okay? So that person get a chance to win that. And then I did just pick Love My Gryffindor. Just picked Love My Gryffindor commented on my video for the pink and mane. So Love My Gryffindor, if you're watching, you won all of these. It's the stamp. This is from Simple Bouquet from Pink and Mane. Stamp, die, stencil, foilables and cup of tea foil. So love my Gryffindor. You won all of this. So you need to email me at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. So I got lots of giveaways going on right now. And then I want to remind you guys that Friday night, Tracy and I have brought back Stamp With Me. Our sponsor is Anthony from Anthony's Paper Crafts. Anthony's Paper Crafts is our sponsor this Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Should I give you guys a sneak peek of what we're going to use? Would it be a crime if I showed you what we're going to use, or should I make you guys wait till Friday? Vote. Vote now. Quickly. Quickly vote. Should I make you wait till Friday? Sneak peek. Sneak peek. Sneak peek. Don't show. Show. Don't show. Show. It's a Stamp With Me, which basically means there's no sabotages or anything. Again, it's just Tracy and I chilling out for like an hour or so. Anthony is going to give you guys a discount in his store online. And it's to support, again, a small store crafter, you know, to support him. Anthony has all kinds of cool stuff in his store. So if you want to check him out, it's anthonyspapercraft.com, anthonyspapercraft.com. He has some really cool stuff. And we picked this stuff specifically because, I don't know if you noticed or not, but Tracy and I have been extremely busy with our jobs, with family. And so we picked something that was going to be really easy and cool to craft with. So you know what? What the heck? You guys are here. I'm going to show you. So if you don't want to show, look away. Travis, look away. Don't look. Travis, look away. I'm going to show you guys real quick. This is what we're going to be playing with. And we did something very simple and easy. We are doing pre-made cards. So we have pre-made cards that are already printed. And you know what? Sometimes, you guys, we don't have time to stamp. We got to grab and go, okay? So these are and he does sell these as stamps, by the way. So if you want the actual stamp, you can. So this is the card. I think this is called Cardinal and Leaf, but it's already stamped and ready to go. And you can color these with color pencils, markers, alcohol markers, watercolor markers. And then we also picked a Christmas card kit. So this is really go, because Tracy and I were thinking, what is something, you guys know I've been doing my hotel crafting series, and I wanted something that I could take with me on the road to hotels with some color pencils, some markers that I can do on the airplane, that I can do in a hotel. And so I picked these specifically for me with everything that's going on in my life right now that I could take. So this is a card kit where everything is ready to go that I can throw in a bag with me, and they're ready to color. And I want to try these out with different mediums. So I can try these out with color pencils, watercolor markers, alcohol-based markers. So this is what we're going to be playing with Friday night. But he has stamps. He has all kinds of different things. So if you don't want to do this and you want to do traditional stamps, he's got those. He's got these quick and easy card kits. But we wanted to go outside the box and not spend... We want to do something quick and easy. And holidays are coming up, you guys, and I got to make 25 cards for this craft retreat we have with cruise coming up. Tracy and I are going on this cruise to Alaska. I didn't start my cards, you guys. I'm supposed to make 25 cards as a swap. I didn't do it yet. So this is something we're going to be playing with Friday. So you guys got a quick sneak peek for being with me live tonight. This is what we're going to be playing with on Friday night, and I want to try them with different mediums. So this is what we're going to be playing with. And so we're going to have giveaway. So we're each going to be giving one of these away. Okay? Yes, super cute. So this is our sponsor for Friday night, Anthony's Papercraft. Go check out his website. Go start putting stuff in your cart. We're going to have a discount for you guys. Hi, Susie. I've missed you guys too. Believe me, I miss hanging out with you guys. I miss my craft room. My house is a wreck right now. Steve is moving in. So I've been moving stuff out. My mom's got her own sewing space now, and it's a mess. And I haven't been able to have time to do my crafting and my design team videos. So here's what I thought I would do. Hang out with you guys and do some design team stuff for Spellbinders. This is all released. So this is already live for you guys. This is in the Spellbinders shop. I'm going to put the US link. I also have the UK link. I'll link that for you guys in the description. The UK people are all sleeping right now. Anyway, I'm going to be using my Betterpress inks. Oh, Cheryl. Is he okay? Cheryl said, I feel so bad. She hasn't been on. She just got out of the hospital. Her son almost died. They had to bring him back twice. I am praying for you, Cheryl. Obviously, he's got some angels looking out for him. Oh, no, Cheryl. Yeah. I have been working double duty. I took on another territory. So I have my territory and another added territory that is now permanently mine. So basically my territory doubled in size. So that's why you haven't seen much of me or videos from me. And I do truly miss you guys, but I got to pay the bills. So work's been extra busy since March. It was supposed to be temporary, like, hey, we just kind of need you to fill in. This isn't going to be permanent. Just need you to kind of help. And I said, sure, I'll help. No big deal. It's just temporary, right? Well, temporary turned into permanent. So that's where I've been permanent now, helping. And so these were all released from Spellbinders. We probably won't do any of the dies. I'll show them to you, and I'll have to look up the names. So this is what happens. Spellbinders does a release, and a couple months in advance, they say, hey, Nance, we're going to release this stuff. Do you want any of it? And I get kind of like prototypes. So you can see it's not in any official packaging. There's no names on anything. So this is, you guys get a little behind the scenes here. And they say, which ones do you want? And then I look at it and I go, okay, I kind of like this. This is kind of my style. And I say, I'll take this, I'll take that. And then I get it like a month before it releases. And I'm supposed to make cards with it and post it to my social media. I like to do videos because I like to show you guys behind the scenes what it looks like. And then I post my designs, my videos for you guys to see. And then I post it like a day or two before it releases or the day of, so you guys can go online and order it, right? If it's really good, you guys know it sells out pretty quickly. This stuff all came out the 10th of this month. Unfortunately, as I mentioned before, I've been traveling a lot because this territory has widened my area for me, so I have to stay at hotels and things like that. It's really hard to take my suitcase of clothes and crafting equipment into a hotel room. So I try to take what I can, but this is a lot of die cutting and Betterpress stuff. So then you got to take paper and ink and a die cutting machine, and it becomes a little bit cumbersome. So unfortunately, this stuff did not get to go to the hotel with me when it got released. I just didn't have the time. So I'll show it to you guys, and I think we'll Betterpress some of this stuff. Maybe not put cards together, but Betterpress it. Now this, I did want to show you, this wax seal got released, and I made some seals. I didn't get to show it to you guys, but it's very beautiful. Hi, Diana from PA. Where in PA? Yes, Diana, I am in rainy PA as well. I have not had time to ride my motorcycle, although I did go on a beautiful motorcycle ride Sunday night. I'm doing very well in the new motorcycle. I've ordered some accessories for the motorcycle. The motorcycle is sucking up my paycheck, you guys. Michelle! It's winter in Australia, is it not, Michelle? Karen says, isn't it the way it goes? Do a good job and they keep adding to your load. I keep trying to. So, Karen, I've been flying under the radar for the last 4.5 years. Well, I realized the other day as I'm on with my team, I am now one of the senior members of the team and everybody else is new. Which is bad. And my boss goes, stop saying you're new. You're no longer new. Okay, so this wax seal is, oh, Butler, so you're out by Tracy. You're out by Philly almost. Okay, got ya. I mean, not Philly, Pittsburgh. Butler's out by Pittsburgh State College and stuff. Okay, so this one is called Peony Butterfly, and it's very pretty, and it almost has a 3D wax seal stamp, it's called. The model number, if you search by model numbers, WS, which stands for Wax Seal 3D 003. And I did it in their new multicolor wax seal mix, which is kind of gold and teal and so on. I don't have that in front of me, but I'll look it up if you want me to look it up. And that looks really cool. But here I just did it in the new evergreen color. But there you get a better idea of it. Now, if you're one of those wax seal enthusiasts where you want to do it in multiple colors, I did try to do that, where I tried to do the peony in like pink and try to do the butterfly in a different color. I couldn't get it to work. I don't have the patience for that, where you scrape the colors and you do it in multiple different layers. I bet it would look really cool. But you could do it in a single color, or you can do it in their multiple colors. But this one is really cool for this time of year. But I thought I just wanted to show it to you guys. I'm not going to demonstrate it today, but I wanted to show it to you. And it's called Peony Butterfly 3D Wax Seal. And it is oval shaped. But they're really coming out with some really neat wax seals. Hi, Mandy dear. But let's get into, I really wanted to get into the Betterpress with you guys. So I like to buy the big Betterpress paper because for me it's a better value. You can buy the smaller Betterpress paper, but I'm going to cut a couple sheets of this down. This is the porcelain 8.5 by 11, 118 pound. Remember, the thicker your paper, the better the impression's going to be, but you'll need to take your shims out. If you're having a problem with your impressions, take some of your shims, add some shims. You might have to take some shims out or add some shims. And remember, everything I show you that you can letterpress in the Betterpress, you can also foil in your Glimmer machine. Oh, hello, New Zealand. I just started. I was just running my mouth. It took me 5 minutes just to get my live started because I forgot how to do that. My daughter's oldest sister just got engaged, so we're excited for her. So lots of exciting happenings going on here. Lots of exciting things. We leave this weekend, actually. Sunday, we're going on family vacation with Steve's kids and my kids. So our first family vacation with all of us for this summer. And then when I get back, I work for 9 days. And then Tracy and I go to Alaska. We're super excited about that. Piece of sticky grit in here. I don't know how sticky it is, but we'll try to use it. And this is just a piece of Sizzix low tack double-sided paper, almost like a piece of masking tape. Very low tack paper. So the dies that we have here, I'm going to look these up real quick so I can tell you guys the name of them. And these are all in Spellbinders. I'm going to link it for you guys again. I'll tell you the item numbers once I'm done going. Oh, shoot. Live here. All right, so this one is item S41373, which is some candy canes. And I'm not going to cut them this time, but I'll show you what they are. Okay, yes. So these are candy canes and holly etched dies. So again, it's Christmas in July. This is the time of year when we start making our Christmas cards. Here's what it looks like. Candy canes and holly etched dies from the Home from the Holidays collection, $18.99. So that's this one. So I will be making cards with these. I just want to show you these are available now in the shop. And you can see they're a nice size, card front size. Here is an A2 card for those. So I'm not going to cut the dies. I'm going to focus on the, for today, the Betterpress. Ooh, I think this is Old Man Saint Nick. This one here. S5. So this one's S5642. Yep. Saint Nick etch dies from the Home for the Holidays collection. Yep. And I just thought, you know what? He's kind of a classic take. We see a lot of Santa Claus, but I call him Old Man Saint Nick, but he is the Saint Nick etch dies from the Home from the Holidays collection. He is available now. And again, whoops, you can see from the samples, he is, again, A2 size once he is fully assembled. And it reminded me of Germany. I grew up in Germany, you guys. I'm an army brat, and he really kind of has that classic Christmas kind of vibe look. And he does come with the Christmas tree and the lantern. Does he come with a star too? Let me look. Come on. My phone is running super slow today. Let's see here. Oops. Why is it not zooming? Lantern, tree, yes, large star, beard, mustache, eyebrows, everything. Boots, belt, coats. So yes, it does come with the tree. So that is Saint Nick. Yes, comes with the little snowflakes and everything. So very nice little collection of dies there for Saint Nick. And then the rest, I believe, are Betterpress plates that I am going to gladly demonstrate all of them for you. Let's get into it. And one embossing folder. Are we ready? Stop yapping, Nance, and start showing the people what they want to see. All right, let's get into it. I might not have enough paper cut. We'll cut more paper if we need to. All right, so there is one embossing folder. I'm going to show you the embossing folder, and it's basically a plaid embossing folder. Let me get a piece of paper. We have Forest Color Essentials, Color Essentials cardstock. Now, whenever you emboss with these 3D embossing folders, and you know they're 3D because they say 3D at the bottom here, you just want to spritz them with a little bit of water. So I'm going to do that off to the side here. Whoop. And this number is E3D099. And I'm going to bring in my platinum, my purple platinum. And the sandwich we use is missing. Where'd I put my stuff? Y'all, where'd I put my stuff? I did mention that my basement's a mess right now, right? As my father would say, Nancy, if it had teeth, it would have bit you. Okay, so we're going to use Platform Base A, embossing folder with the crease at the top, and then Platform D. So A, 3D embossing folder, and D. And then we're going to crank that through. Hi, Frida! Teresa, I just started. You are fine. And here you can see this beautiful 3D embossing folder. And this would look really pretty if you took some gold lunar paste, put some lunar paste on here and highlight those stripes in gold. That would look really nice on here. That is the plaid 3D embossing folder. All right. Now we're going to leave our platinum out. But we're going to do some better pressing. So let's begin with that. Now I only have one shim in my Betterpress. And you know what looks so good when you do the 3D embossing? Foil card looks really pretty with the embossing, the 3D embossing. All right, can you guys see okay? Hi, Candace. All right, so let's start with I'm going to start with the Calligraphy Guru. And I showed you guys these when he did the Anthony script. I'm going to give you the official names here. He did the Anthony script, I think they're called Scribe, actually. BP 180. This is this one. Copper Plate Peace. Copper Plate Peace on Earth. Holiday Sentiments by Paul Antonio. And they are the master calligrapher Paul Antonio is back with his copper plate designs. So that's what they call them. But he has been around for years. I mean, if you go and look up his videos, this man, he can do calligraphy with his eyes closed. Hi, Gloria, honey. And so he has done this whole collection of holiday ones. And again, not only can you better press these, but you can glimmer these. So for my foiling fiends, for my foiling snobs clubs, these are the sentiments. So we have Peace on Earth, BP 180. This one says Joy to the World. That's BP 181. Of course, yours is going to have nice Spellbinders packaging. Remember, I'm on the design team, so I get the prototypes. This one is Merry Christmas, which is BP 177, and I'm gonna better press all these so you can see them nicely. This one is Happy Holidays, BP 178. I guess I should put these in order. Believe, which is 183. That would look nice with Saint Nick. Can't read that one backwards. Warm Wishes, 179. And then this one has a tag, which is to and from. So this will be your holiday tags, and you have to and from, and it has a little holly leaf on there. And that's 184. And then 182 says, I don't know, Happy New Year. That's 182. So we're going to do all of these, and you're going to see how beautiful they are, better pressed. But again, you also will be able to foil these. So everything I show you tonight that I letterpress, you can glimmer hot foil these, okay, with your glimmer machine. We have so many Australians and New Zealand folks here. Hi, guys. Okay, so BP 204 is a set of 4 of them. Everything you see which has this magnesium plate, which I think it's magnesium, these will hot foil. These with this copper color, these are your dies that you can cut out. So if you don't see a die, that means it doesn't come with a die. So Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Season Greetings, Sending Joy. So not only can I better press these or hot foil these, it will come with a die to cut it out. Okay, so these come together as a set. Hot foil it, letterpress it, and then can die cut it. So this is BP 204. This is a background plate, so snow or confetti, BP 200. And then we have this beautiful, this one is super heavy. This is, I can't wait to do this one. Oh, it's double-sided. I did not know that. This is like a pine tree background, and I did not know that it is double-sided. This is a game changer, you guys. This is the first double-sided plate I've seen. BP 197. So not only do we have the actual branches, the pine branches, but we have the negative on the other side. Now that is a genius idea. I am glad Spellbinders is thinking outside the box. So we can actually have the pine branches, or we have the negative, the inverse image on the back side. That's why this one's so heavy. Okay, that is cool. I really like that idea, because now when you use the negative foil, we automatically get the inverse image. But that's kind of cool. I like that. Genius, genius. That's why that one's so heavy. And there's one more left. This is another one of the ones with the sentiments and the die cuts. So if you're somebody who likes to mass produce your cards, what I said at the beginning is I don't have a lot of time right now. So we start this in July, because before you know it, the holidays are here. We got to move. We got to go, go, go. So this is 2 sets of sentiments. So we have fa la 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 la, sending you joy, happy Christmas, joyous wishes, special delivery, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, season of cheer, winter blessings, Christmas greetings, cherish the moment, merry wishes for all, a little gift for you, mistletoe and holly, merry everything, and jingle all the way. Okay, so there's 2 sets of sentiments. This one is BP 199, so 2 sets of sentiments. And then the dies, you get your choice of dies. You have the regular label, right? Or you have the banner fishtail ends. Do you see the difference on the ends? So this has the fishtail ends on the banners, or you have the regular. So you choose what you want for your die. So we can one pass, cut it out, and then we choose what do we want. So we can use these as tags or use them as sentiments inside our cards. And you get both. You get both sets of sentiments, and you get both sets of dies. So if you are looking for a time saver and a value, you get the Betterpress and you get to glimmer these. This is your best value, BP 199. All right. Sorry, what territory is she speaking? Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about work. Okay, so I'm going to do these in order. So that way, if you are ordering these, because I don't have the names, 177, I'm going to do them in order. That way, if you guys are shopping and you are ordering, I'm going to give you the links. I'm going to put the link down below, and that way I'll tell you the item number. Oh, I am an account manager in the automotive business. So I help a manufacturer, and I go around the different dealerships and help train, basically. I've been in the automotive industry for 24 years now. That's my day job. And I, on the side, enjoy all things paper craft and stationery since I was 6 years old. And YouTube has helped me connect with other stationery lovers, especially during COVID. It kept us all sane. And so here we are connecting together. So what I'm going to do here is on the side, I have my Spellbinders Platinum. I will move the camera up a little higher here. I'm filming on my iPad. All right, so I'll have my Spellbinders Platinum 6 here. Okay. And Betterpress here so you guys can see. I have a little piece of Sizzix double-sided tape. Ooh, my paper's not sticking to that. We're going to change that. Show you guys what that looks like. Let me get a fresh piece. You can use regular tape. I found this hack very early on and shared it with everybody. So you want these sticky grid sheets. They are non-permanent. I will link my Amazon shop for you. And I just cut these down in half sheets. You don't want the permanent ones. You want the sticky grid sheets that are not permanent. Okay. And they go, I don't know, 5 or 6 uses, I would say. But this way you don't have to use tape. It's my bestie! Hi, Tracy! Tracy is my bestie who lives out in Pittsburgh. Her and I are going on a crafting cruise to Alaska. I was telling them that we will be doing our show Friday, our Craft With Me show Friday night. I gave them a sneak peek of what we're going to be crafting with Friday night. Told them to go see what Anthony has in his shop so they can make their little shopping basket, and he'll be having a discount for them. All right, so now you can see this is kind of tacky, but it's going to hold the paper in place. Probably should have cut that a little wider, but we'll be okay because we're just doing a sentiment. So now our Betterpress paper, and again, this is just really thick cotton paper. Think of it like watercolor paper. Okay, so it's really thick cotton paper. And that is the fun of Betterpressing, is it's like stamping, but it leaves an impression because it's really thick. So we're going to start with BP 177. And again, yours is going to come nice and neat from, this goes on the magnetic part. Nice and neat from Spellbinders. I get like the prototypes. And I'm going to be kind of boring here and just go in traditional colors. And I'm just going to make a whole bunch of these, and then I'll make a whole bunch of these backgrounds, and all I'll do is cut these backgrounds and put my sentiments on them, and I'll be ready to put them on cards. So we're going to go with, and use any inks you have. I love, and I will not be ashamed to say I love, love, love the Lisa Horton Interference inks because they're shimmery. And shimmer makes everything pretty. Now, to line this up, I'm going to use my grid lines and kind of cheat and put this Christmas. Should the Christmas be straight or should the Mary be straight? I'm going to make the Christmas straight. If it's not straight, we can always cut my paper down. And I do kind of like to swirl my ink on there and then just kind of squish it in there. And see how my ink got on the gray part, the magnetic platform? I do try to wipe that up a little bit. I took my press and seal off and didn't put a new piece down. Press and seal was a suggestion by one of our members. I think it was Mary who suggested put press and seal on your plate, but I didn't put a new piece down. Okay. Then I make sure my Betterpress is at the bottom and put a little that just snaps on there. Don't press down on it. And we're just going to run it through. I'm just grabbing this by the handle only. Hi, Catherine. No, it's not only 15 days. Are you kidding me? Nuh-uh. I leave Sunday and take my kids on vacation. Is it only 15? Don't tell me that. I'm going to go into panic mode right now. Look at that, you guys. Look how pretty that is. And the one thing you guys can't see is how that's indented in. It's impressed in. I can see it, but the camera doesn't really show you guys how beautiful that's impressed in. So this is BP 177. And again, imagine this foiled. Now the first couple times this is really stuck on there, but you'll see as we do this that the sticky grid works great. First couple times it's really sticky, but after that it won't be so sticky. Now imagine I cut this down a little bit and I put this, or if I did this embossing on foil card, like on gold foil card, or I put some lunar paste on here on gold over the raised areas of that 3D embossing folder, how nice that would look. And then I just add a couple gems and I'm done. All right. Now to clean this up, you can get fancy cleaners. Yes, your plate can get a little stained from the ink. Honestly, I don't even worry about it. I just use a little stamp cleaner on there. It's just like when your stamps get stained, they get seasoned. It does not hurt the quality. It does not matter, okay? You just clean it up. And then I store mine in the little plastic folders that I showed you guys before. You can get these from scrapbook.com. They have different sizes. I just put them in there. Boom, I'm done. I move on. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. All right, let's move on to the next one. So this one's BP 178, and this one says Happy Holidays. I like that some of them are horizontal and some of them are vertical. So I'm going to show you guys this one this way. I'm going to get a fresh piece of paper. And there are a lot of holiday wax seals as well. So if you wanted to accent it with a wax seal, you could. Let's do this one in let's do like a dark blue. Oh my God, I can't believe that. No way, it's 15 days. Today's the 24th. It's more than 15. Stop. I just dropped Leah off with her dad. Xavier is with his dad. Xavier is starting his driving journey with his, learning, finally. That kid has been resisting driving forever. So both kids are off vacationing with their dads. So Steve can get his stuff moved in. Ugh, so much stuff going on. Work's been crazy busy. Same thing. Again, I just grab it I don't press on the top at all. I just grab it by the handle. Just touch it by the handle. I don't touch the clear part at all. And we just roll it through once. We don't go back and forth. We only roll it through once. We leave Sunday. Yep. Suzette, dude, I feel like we're having a crafty family reunion here. Everybody's like here hanging out. Look how pretty that one is. Now, if you have under inking, like you feel like you're not getting enough ink, number one, these ink pads are kind of dry, so you want to make sure that you have enough ink. Always get the reinkers for the ink pads because they're really small, and you want small ink pads because if you get big ink pads, the ink can go all over the outside. So you want small ink pads. These ink pads or the Archival ink pads are perfect, okay? And these are made by Ranger ink. So let me show you. So I like my Archival ink pads too, and these are Ranger ink pads. They're in a Ranger tin, so you can use these or use Archive. They're perfect size because you don't want ink all over the outside. But these inks dry fairly quickly, so you want to be quick and you want to get your ink, but you want reinkers so that you can get in there. So you want to make sure you have full coverage on your ink. You do kind of want to use a twisting motion when you're putting the ink on there, and you want to have good coverage. The second thing you want to check is your shims. This comes with 3 shims. So if your machine is a little bit older, you might need to add some of these shims, these Mylar shims in there if you're not getting full coverage when you do this. The other problem you might have is if you have ripping or tearing of your paper. So on this one, I have a little bit of a tear here. I'm not really worried about that. Now, if you see too much ripping or tearing, you might need to remove some shims. You might have too much pressure on your machine. So just be aware you can have over inking and have too much ink. You might have a juicy ink pad. You might have too much pressure in your machine. You might need to remove some shims. If you're using pigmented inks that are super juicy or super spongy, you guys know I love my spongy ink pads, but if you are pressing down too much or over inking, then you're gonna have ink sopping all over here. Then you might need to take some of your shims out, or your machine might have too much pressure. So those are some of the things that I see people saying, hey, I'm having a problem with my Betterpress. So take some shims out or add some shims, change your ink pads. You don't want to push the ink down. You just kind of want to glide over the top, maybe do a little cha-cha-cha motion with your ink. But this is how it looks. And what you can't see is this is indented. So when your recipient gets this, they will see that this is actually pressed in. That's what's fun about this, is that letterpress look. It's not the same as stamping. Stamping sits on the surface. This actually presses into this soft paper, and it gives it that old-fashioned pressed in look. It just looks a little more expensive. So that is BP 178 for that one. Happy holidays. And again, I'm just going to spray it with a little stamp cleaner and wipe it off. There is no heat or electricity needed for Betterpress, so this is something you can do with little ones. They might get a little bit inky fingers, but it's a lot of fun. Or somebody that's elderly, if you just want to do something, sit side by side and do some crafting with them, you might have to help them crank it through the machine. But if you wanted to do something, you know, craft related with somebody else, this is a nice way to do some crafting with somebody without having to color anything, without getting too super messy. Something to try with somebody else. All right, we're going to keep going here. The next one is BP 179. This one says Warm Wishes. This one I think would look really pretty with a snowflake background. And again, yours is not going to come on this sticky prototype paper. Yours is going to come nicely on Spellbinders packaging. Jennifer! If you guys are having fun watching me Betterpress, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you're creeping in the background, hi, welcome. I'm Nancy Stamps. I just do all things paper crafting. Right now I am demonstrating some Spellbinders products. I would love to have you subscribe. I am close to the next milestone, and I will be doing some giveaways. And if you would like to join us, we have a Facebook group called Foiling Snobs Club. You don't have to do foiling, and you don't have to be a snob. We joke around about that. I'm actually going to show you guys this one using a silver pigmented ink, and I'm going to use black paper. So I showed you guys this paper before. This is the Your Paper Insider black paper. This is a very cool paper to use for Betterpress because it's, again, super thick and it takes Betterpress really nicely. Actually, I'm going to use not silver ink. I'm going to use that Lisa Horton ink. But experiment with different papers that you have, because if they're really thick cotton papers, they work well. And my co-founder of Foiling Snobs Club is my bestie Tracy. I live out near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. She lives out near Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And we met in a crafting chat room one day and then met in real life and have been besties ever since. For the love of all things crafting. So this is Elisa Horton Interference ink. And this ink looks different whether it's on white paper or dark paper. So it looks I'll show it to you guys on white paper and on dark paper so you can see it. But this is one of those pigment inks where it's really spongy. So I don't want to over push it down because it will over ink. But it looks cool because it's a shimmer ink. So I want to show you, this is why you experiment with different papers and different inks. But I'm going to be very careful on how I apply this. So I'm just kind of gently rubbing it on here, tapping it, but I don't want to overly squish this into my plate because I don't want ink all over the place. But you guys are going to see how cool this looks on dark paper and on white paper. I'll use it on 2 different plates. But experiment with different inks that you have, and pigment inks stay wet a little longer. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Jim. And Tracy and I are doing a little show Friday night. It's called Stamp With Me, where we basically are just going to hang out and do some crafting Friday night. So if you guys want to join us here Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, you can hang out with us. We have a sponsor that sent us some product and will give us a discount code. All right, now that one is a little hard to see because it came out purple. Still very pretty. Let me get my little spatula here. You can see it shimmer, see that purple shimmer in there? Can you see that black, how much it indented into that black paper? That's the beauty of letterpress. And I'll link for you guys Joggles, which is where you can get these inks. Scrapbook.com has them too now. So I'll link those for you guys if you're interested in getting them. You can see how that's indented. That's the beauty of letterpress. So fun. But let me show you guys that again on white paper. You'll be able to see that. And her interference inks are the ones that I like. I know she has other inks, but I really like the interference inks. And I'm just kind of swiping this gently. I'm not really squishing the spongy ink pad on there, just very gentle. Tap, 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 very gentle. I have not had to heat set them. They've been pretty good for me. Look at that difference. And see, that one didn't rip through my paper at all. then as it dries, you'll see the shimmer will come through. And remember, you can foil all these plates. So this one is BP179. That is the code for this one. Okay. Yeah, and I did try her other inks. I'll be honest with you. I thought her other inks were just like any other ink that's out there. I wasn't super impressed with any of her other inks, but her interference inks were amazing. I'm going to put scrapbook.com and Joggles down for you guys, so if you are interested in looking up Lisa Horton interference inks. And you want to get the reinkers for sure, because they are a pigment ink with the shimmer that's in them. And if any of these Spellbinders plates are sold out, scrapbook.com will usually carry them as well. Okay, let's move on to our next plate. This one is Peace on Earth. This is also stuck on here with the impossible tape. I'm going to use Archival Ink just so you guys can see. Again, any inks that you have will work, so use what you have in your stash. This is just Distress Archival Ink. This one is Peeled Paint. Peeled Paint, so nice dark green. And again, I just go very generously, kind of swipe. And then any ink that went outside the lines, I kind of clean that up. Hi, Bobby! Bobby's down in Texas, hanging out with my family. Hi, Star! I see Gloria. I see Carol. Oh, look how pretty that is. Oh, I missed cleaning up a spot. That's why we do embellishments. But you can see how beautiful that is with the Archival ink. And I really think the formulation with the Archival ink and the Betterpress ink is pretty much the same formulation. That's my personal opinion. And the code on that one is BP180. Okay. And again, I wouldn't worry about any of this getting stained. It does not hurt anything. You can buy extra plates, top and bottom, platinum plates. But I wouldn't worry about any of that staining. Oops. move on to Joy to the World. Now, Joy to the World, I'm going to go back to the black paper, and I am going to do that one in like a Delicata ink. This is my favorite gold ink. Delicata Golden Glitz. You can pick that up at scrapbook.com, I believe. Oh, might be a little too heavy on this one. Oh, I got gold ink everywhere. Oh, I should have did Happy New Year with gold ink, but that's okay. I'm a little too excited with the gold ink. Let's just see how it looks. I have sticky grid. I'll show it to you guys again. You can pick it up in my Amazon shop, or scrapbook.com carries it, I believe. And I will put all the links in the description for you when we're done. The Catherine Polar inks you do have to set. Oh, that's pretty. Just remember that. They do need to be sprayed with a fixative, the Catherine Polar inks. Pretty. I love how he has the little swirls and the flourishes in there. That one is BP 181. And remember, you can foil all of these. I'm not doing the foiling right now. I'm just showing you guys the letterpress part of it. Hello, Adventures in Canada. We have all the Canadians and Australians hanging out with us tonight. Okay, good, Gloria. Gloria is our resident pokey tool glue topper maker. Okay, we are moving on. Happy New Year. See, this is the one I said we should have did in gold. That's all right. I'm going to do Happy New Year in fuchsia, because why not? That is my color. That's my jam. Let's celebrate. This has been an amazing year for me. I'm not going to want this year to end. Let's go in with, oh, since it's already on top, Vibrant Fuchsia. Ooh, that one leaked. What the heck? see how this looks. Oh, yeah. What? Everything should come in hot pink. Like that. So that one is BP 182. Now that one plate that I said looks like snow, that would look cool in confetti. Like a rainbow confetti, and put that Happy New Year on the background of that. And foil it. Of course, you know we're going to foil everything. BP 182 for that one. Happy New Year cards are for people like me who are too busy to do Christmas cards. And then it's like a belated Christmas card. Because, hey, yeah, I didn't get to you for Christmas, but I got you a Happy New Year card. And then nobody can be mad. That's what I say. Okay. We are making progress here. I know you guys are waiting for that double-sided pine background. We are getting there. Patience. Patience. I want to do these in order. I want to skip to the end too, but we got to do these in order. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, BP 183 is Believe. Don't stop believing. Nancy's never going to be a singer, you guys. Okay, I am never going to go on The Voice or American Idol. But I will be here for your YouTube entertainment. Because my humor is never going to get me on a comedy show either. But I can tell you stories about my mom and you'll crack up laughing. Haha. Yes, you will. That's it. Your daughter, she don't clean her room. I cannot find anything. Her room is so messy. Okay, and for Tracy's benefit, we're going to do purple. Majestic Violet. Because Tracy believes in purple. And you best believe you can foil these like Sandy says. Yes, you can put these on your Glimmer machine, your Go Press and Foil, your foil press machine, any hot foil machine. You cannot put them in your Mink machine or your Fuse machine. Do not do that. We have a lot of purple lovers in our group. If the Foiling Snobs Club had a theme color, I think purple would probably win. What company is the... These are all Spellbinders, Delina. I will put the link for you, dearest. That is the link. These are all Spellbinders. Look at it. These are all the new Spellbinders release. These are all available now. That is the link. I'm giving you the item numbers. I am late showing them because I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. I had to be in a hotel room when they got released. So I'm doing a live to show them to you. I love my job. I love my job. This one is BP 183. And you can letterpress these or foil them. Hi, Gaz. Gaz needs the UK link because he is in jolly old. So, Gaz, for you, since you are awake, I will give you the UK link. And for anybody that is catching the replay or on late, don't worry. I will put everything down below. All right, the next one we're going to do is a tag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to better press the to and from. The to and the from. And then we will cut the tag out. I'm not going to cut out the little holly leaves. There's also little holly leaves. The holly leaves are cute, but we're not going to cut those out. We'll just better press them. Just so you can see what it looks like. Oh, should have did those in green. I should have done those in green. Well, it's too late now. Tracy, do you know who I talked to the other day? Your favorite Englander. I talked to Lee the other day. His kids are getting so big. The baby, oh my God, you should see her. She is talking, walking, running amok around the house. She's so cute. Okay. All right. So there are the plates. And this one is just a little gift tag. So if you like making your own gift tags, you can do that. She said purple rules. Okay, so there you can see the to and the from and the little holly leaves. And then to die cut it, all you do is you bring the die in, and if you wanted to cut the, oops, I might have to cut the holly leaves. Oh no, oh, it'll fit. It'll barely fit, but it'll fit. As you bring your cutting plates in, I might need a little bit of tape here. Okay, so we have base plate A, base plate B, our bottom cutting plate, our paper with our cutting side down on the die, and then our top cutting plate. And we're going to run that through our platinum. And then if you wanted to cut that little holly leaf out, there is a separate die to cut that out if you wanted to also cut that out. But that one is BP 184. There is a die for that guy. So you get the two from the holly leaf, the die, and then the actual label tag. Okay. All right, now we're getting to the one you guys have all been waiting for. Let's do this double-sided plate. Somebody asked if you could layer it. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so first we're going to do the positive. This thing is heavy. It is huge and it is heavy. Oh my gosh. Super heavy. Okay, this is plate BP 197. Again, these are Spellbinders plates. All right. I'm going to use my homemade green on this because it's a larger ink pad, but I know this green is not a super dark green. So we'll see how it looks for our first pass. I want to see how this one looks foiled. I'm going to break my roll. My glimmer machine's next to me. I'm going to turn it on, you guys. Let's warm it up. I said I wasn't going to glimmer, but for you guys, I'm going to glimmer. Hold on. Because I want to see how this looks foiled. I bet it looks stunning foiled. Let's break a few rules. What? It wouldn't be Nancy Stamps if I didn't break rules. Okay, glimmer is warming up. All right. This is my DIY green, which is like a medium green. Okay, let's see here. First pass. Oh, I didn't have sound? Ooh. That didn't want to go through. Hold on, I'm going to take my shim out. That did not want to go through. Oh, you guys, look at me. It's not double-sided. My two plates were stuck together. Oh my gosh, Nancy, you goober. No wonder it was super thick. The two plates were stuck together. Look at that. joke's on me. Scratch that idea. I thought they were like being geniuses or something. It didn't want to go through the machine. They were stuck together. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Forgive me. Okay. Well, while we do this one, I'm going to put this one in the Glimmer. Duh. Oh, geez. All right, let's try that. Oh, geez. So it was just two different plates. So wait, do you get two plates or one? Now I need to look it up. Hold on. BP 197. You do get two plates. It is two plates. Night and Day Pines Press plates. It doesn't look like they're supposed to be layered. It just looks like a positive and a negative. It's just a positive and a negative. Okay. But you do get two. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Okay, but look how pretty that is. So it's a night and day. All right, now we know. So that's my DIY green. So it's not too super dark. We have one warming up on the Glimmer. I was like, man, this is super thick. It won't go through the machine. And then it unstuck itself. I would have broke my machine. Oopsie. That would have been bad news for everybody. Nancy broke her new platinum. Not a good idea. All right, well, you know what? Let's take this one off while that one's warming up. Ooh, that got hot fast. Owie. Okay. Let's clean this one up. Let's foil this one and ink this one. I'm just changing. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm taking the one I inked and putting it on the Glimmer and taking the other one and inking it. I'm just switching. Nonsense, Nancy, nonsense. Silly girl. So this is the day because everything is in green, and we'll do the night one in darker colored inks. If that makes sense. I ran out of paper. I need more paper. Mayday, mayday. Now, when you foil, you cannot use this paper. Okay, you want to use a super smooth paper when you are hot foiling. So if you are on the Spellbinders website, you can grab their specialty paper for the Glimmer, which is basically Yupo paper. If you don't have Yupo paper. But it foils extremely well because it's synthetic paper. It's basically plastic. I'll show you that. We'll do these Betterpress, and then we'll do some foiling. All right, so for the night side, we're going to use I'm going to use a navy ink. How about Cosmic Sky? Gaz took all those foiling classes and now he's not doing any foiling. What is wrong with you, darling? Okay, so this is the night plate, Cosmic Sky. So you can see it is filling in basically the background layer, or the negative part of the plate, which is what you would get if you foiled what would be left when you were done foiling, right? And this ink pad needs to be re-inked. It is super dry. Ooh, that is cool. They are coming out with more inks. I combined the what is it called? I combined that blue, the Cosmic Blue, and the Peridot Green to make my green, my special green. All right, so remember with this, the day and the night, you get both plates. And this is what you get. This is the day plate. This is the night plate. So you get both. You get the positive and the negative. So I think that's pretty cool. For non-foiling people that are just going to do the letterpress. Now for you foiling folks, we don't need both. For the foiling folks, you can make both. So my glimmer is all heated up. We're going to foil this. Let me clean my plate. And again, normal for the plates to stain, just like, because it's archival ink. So it's just like when stamps stain, it's not going to hurt anything by staining. I would not fret or worry about it. And I am going to grab the specialty paper, the Spellbinder specialty paper. You guys can see that paper works really well. So here it is. It's Glimmer Specialty paper, which again is basically, it's like Yupo paper. It's a plastic paper. And let's see. I'm going to use some pewter foil. Which I have not even opened yet. So this is Glimmer pewter foil. It comes in the holiday 4-pack. It's called Glimmer Variety Pack, Metallic, Silver, Pewter, Copper, and Polished Brass. It's a 4-pack. Glimmer Foil Variety Pack. GLF 040. And you get these 4 colors. What's this one? This is a dark, kind of bronzy color. Silver, pewter, copper, polished brass. But this one's pewter. So we're going to use that color. And I'm going to bring in, I'm going to show you how easy this is. Come on. Let me move the Betterpress out of the way a second. All right, so first of all, you need to change your paper. You cannot foil on the Betterpress paper. So that is the rule number 1, okay? Betterpress paper is too porous. Remember, it is a thick, cottony paper. Foil will not stick to it, okay? It's going to look really terrible, okay? So do not use the Betterpress paper. You want to switch to a very smooth paper. The Glimmer paper, it is expensive, okay? I'm not going to say it's not expensive because it is expensive, but it works really well. So if you want a foolproof foil paper for hot foiling, this Glimmer Specialty paper, this is $24.99, but you get 25 sheets of it. So if you cut this down to A2 size, it will last you a while. But this is a synthetic paper. It's plastic, okay? So it basically melts to the foil. That's why it works, okay? So, or you can use the papers that I recommend. We have Hamilco, we have Hammermill, we have Crafty Critta DIY paper. Those papers all work really well. So get what you can find in your area. This paper is a synthetic paper. So again, it's like plastic. So you can see my machine is on, the green light is on. This plate is super hot. So I'm going to put the pretty side of the foil down. This foil is adhesive based. Hot foil has an adhesive in it, not like toner foil. Toner foil doesn't have an adhesive in it. So this foil, once it gets hot, glue is going to stick. Okay, so we're going to put the pretty side, and you might want to put a little note down here, pretty side down, if you don't remember that, okay? So we're going to put this pretty side, touches the plate, it's going to heat up, and it's going to start to get sticky. This paper is going to basically melt to the plate, okay? And it's not, I don't even need to really put the 60-second timer. All this is a timer. This does nothing but count down 60 seconds. So if you've already been foiling for a while, if your machine is already to temperature and already hot, you don't have to wait the whole 60 seconds. So we can let this timer down if we want while I get my other plates ready. But this is BP, what did we say the number was? 197? Yeah. BP 197, which is day and night, which is positive and negative Betterpress plates from Spellbinders. So this is day and night. So you get both of these in this set. Glad I watched tonight. Had a tough month. Hot water heater hit tree drop. Oh no! Oh no, guys. The switch I heard is like way too powerful. All right, so now it says my 60 seconds is up. So now I can run this through my platinum. All I'm going to do is disconnect and run this through the platinum. My little spatula. And the other thing I noticed about these Betterpress plates is I think they're made out of magnesium. Don't quote me on that, but I think they're made out of magnesium. They cool down very quickly. I'm going to cut another piece of that specialty paper. Oh, where's my solid plate? Let me grab a solid plate because I want to foil the negative and I want to show you guys foiling negative. Leo, move. Where's this dumb dog at? He was under my chair a minute ago. This dog he's so desperate for attention when Leah's not here, and she just went to her dad's, and it's like he knows it. He's like, you left with her, but you didn't come back with her. Now you must give me attention, Mommy. So he's like underfoot. You cannot be underfoot right now, dog. Where did I move my hot foil plate? Solid plate too. This is what happens when you have too many things and you move things and you don't remember where you move things to, and your boyfriend decides he's moving in and you have moved things and you don't remember where you move things to. My basement looks like I just moved in. Oh man. Steven, this is all your fault. If you're listening, watching. I need a bigger house. Ta-da! Catherine Puller to the rescue. All right, this is my Catherine Puller solid hot foil plate. So, this is cool now. We're going to let that heat back up. All right, so we're going to reveal this now. This is the day. Ooh, ah. Beautiful, perfectly foiled. Now we're going to get the night image from the same piece of foil. So we put our Catherine Puller solid hot foil plate down. That is going to heat up. We're going to cut another piece of Glimmer Specialty Cardstock. I'm supposed to be cleaning this basement right now, you guys. I'm not supposed to be doing this stuff, by the way. So I can't entirely blame anybody but myself. I'm supposed to be organizing this and moving things out of the way. Well, technically I am organizing and moving things out of the way. I'm moving this stuff from the to-do pile to the done pile. All right, so we use the day plate. Foiled it. Now we're going to turn it into the night plate without foiling the night plate. So now we're going to foil the negative. Solid hot foil plate. This is the Catherine Puller one because hers are teal. We're going to put the pretty side down. Specialty glimmer paper over that. And we're going to give it that, well, we got to wait for that to heat up and then we'll have our 60 seconds. All right, while we're waiting for that, let's better press, continue better pressing. We are almost done better pressing. Yes, yes. We're almost to the end. This is why I had to stop doing lives, because it turned into 3-hour lives. This is not good. I talk too much. You guys need to say, Nance, shut your trap. Okay, these sentiments. I'm super excited about these sentiments because I think this is the best value out of the whole thing that was released, because you get 2 sets of sentiments. You get 2 different types of banner dies. BP $1.99. Let's look at these. I gotta move these books. done blinky blinking over here. We got to foil real quick. And then we only have 2 more. Okay, so we're at the home stretch here, you guys. All right, glimmer is done. So we got a glimmer here. Okay. Now I'm gonna run this twice. I probably didn't let that heat up long enough, but I'm gonna run it through twice because we're dealing with negative here. Probably should have added a paper shim. Whenever you're doing negative, extra heat, extra pressure does not hurt when you're dealing with negatives. Let's take a sneak peek here. Ooh, I think we might be okay here. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that, but... Ooh, winner, winner, chicken dinner. That is flawless. Wow. That's what happens when you use the right paper. No cheating with the toner sheet. And you guys know I love to cheat with my toner sheets. So that is using just the day plate, but I got a day and a night image. That's cheating. That's actually pretty good. So that's how you use your Betterpress plates in your Glimmer machine. That's the only example I'm going to show you guys, but you get the idea on how to do that. That's beautiful. But that Glimmer Specialty paper, I know it's expensive, you guys, but it's so worth it. I see so many people struggle with foiling because they don't want to spend the money on the right paper. You spend the money on the right paper, there's no more struggling. Listen to me. I am the empress of foiling. I will not lead you astray. But you get both plates, so you don't have to do this. You could just foil it. Beautiful results. Okay, let's Betterpress the rest of these. Okay. Remember, you cannot foil on the Betterpress paper. All right, this one is BP 199. This is going to give you both plates of sentiments and the dies. Now, because we cannot die cut and foil these, I'm going to cut a half sheet of paper. That's what's good about having a whole sheet like this, is I can cut a half sheet of paper. And by cutting a half sheet, I can go like this, and go like this, and die cut like this, and die cut like this, and have plenty of room. All right. Hopefully that made sense what I just did. And I'm going to use black ink this time. Just so I don't have to fiddle with sentiments later. Everything is in black ink. It is ready to go. I can't believe how the plates foil. I had so many problems with the hot foil plates, but none with the Betterpress plates. This is a fabulous release. Hey, Muriel, if you ever have any issues, if you're not already in the Foiling Snobs Club, all you got to do is post pictures and what you're using, and we will help you out. That's what our group is for. If you're not already a member, we don't judge. We will help walk you through, troubleshoot any problems. That's what we do in our group. We have a wonderful group of admins, and watch my videos and I'll help you through in any way I can. Okay, we're going to do one pass with all the sentiments and die cut everything. Good night, Trace. Has anybody tried to hot foil with the Spellbinders handmade holiday paper pack cardstock? I just got mine. Feels super smooth. The colored cardstock. I don't think I got that one. Look it. Oh boy. Okay, now I'm gonna get some tape. I like the pixie tape better. It doesn't rip, especially how soft this paper is. So I'm going to use that over the yellow tape. You use what you like, what works best for you. Tracy loves the yellow tape. I don't like the yellow tape as much on this paper. I think this paper is too soft and I find it rips for me, but you use what you got, what works for you. Some of you like the Post-it tape. Some of you like the mint tape. Use what you got. As far as foiling, as long as the paper is super smooth, like feels like a baby's behind, you should be able to foil with it. Okay, I'm going to pull this off of here and bring my cutting plates in. And we are down to like 2 more plates, I think, you guys. And then I am done with my demonstrations for you guys. And if you had fun, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe. I'm close to 34,000 subscribers. I'm going to have some giveaways. And if you're not a member of our Facebook group is called Foiling Snobs Club. We would love to have you. We're doing some giveaways over there too. We're almost to 10,000 members over there. I'm using, on all of my Betterpress examples, I am using Betterpress paper from Spellbinders. On the foiling example, I use the Glimmer Specialty paper from Spellbinders. So pretty much everything is on the Spellbinders website. Why are we not cutting? What do I have here that doesn't belong here? Nope, my die just moved. It's not good. Oh, there we go. Look at how easy those pop out. So now I have all of my sentiments. So how does the Spellbinder special people? So the Crafty Critta paper is super smooth paper when it comes to stamping and it comes to coloring, but it is not a synthetic paper. It's regular paper. The specialty paper from Spellbinders is a synthetic paper, so it is plastic. So it is a little bit, it's not good for stamping or coloring on because it's plastic. So it is a different type of paper, but when it comes to hot foiling, it is a superior paper for hot foiling. So it's two different types of paper depending on what you want to do with it, Delina. So if you want to stamp on it or color on it, it's different. You can't toner foil on it. The specialty glimmer paper. So it depends on what you want to do with it. It is different from the Crafty Critta paper. So the Crafty Critta paper is great for stamping on, coloring on, and toner foiling on. All right, this was BP $1.99. You get both set of cutting dies and you get both set of sentiments. And again, I will show you all of the sentiments that you get. Jingle all the way, merry everything. And the dies are interchangeable, so you don't have to use the dies with the sentiments. You can change them. So you get the straight kind of wavy dies, or you get the fishtail banner dies. Jingle all the way, mistletoe and holly, merry everything, a little gift for you, merry wishes for all, Christmas greetings, winter blessings, cherish the moment. I think that's for the ones that I cut with the wavy dies. That's on one plate. And then these are the fishtail banner ones that I cut out. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Season of Cheer, Special Delivery, Happy Christmas, Joyous Wishes, Sending You Joy, and fa la 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 la. So now I have all these sentiments, all letterpressed, and all can go on the front of a card, on the inside of the card, on a tag, ready to go. I think that one's the best value. I like that one a lot. Okay, guys, we are getting down to the end here. I think we just have two left. So this one is a background one. I said this one could be snow or confetti. They're different size circles. They're larger into smaller. I think this one's going to be an all year round. Again, fun to be letterpressed or foiled. Yeah, toner foiling it's great for, not for hot foiling. I mean, Crafty Critta is good for stamping, hot foiling, toner foiling. You can do any of that with the Crafty Critta paper. It's an all-around good paper. The glimmer paper is like Yupo paper. Think of it as plastic, okay? So what can you do on plastic? Think of it like that. What can you do on plastic? So it's not very good for ink blending. It's not very good for coloring on. It's plastic. It's very good for hot foiling because it's plastic. This is plastic. So you could alcohol. You see that shine on there? It's plastic, you guys. Okay, so you can hot foil on it, but that's about all that it's good for. This is not very good for ink blending on. It's not very good for stamping on. It's not very good for coloring on, but it's great for hot foiling. That's the Glimmer Specialty paper. Great for hot foiling on. Not very good for anything else. It is plastic. Okay. Okay, this plate... Is that what you're asking me, Karen? This one is... Uh-oh. Oops, I skipped. Oh, this one is BP204. I mean, BP200. BP200. This is the next one, and this is the second to last one. And I'm going to go with the confetti look because I think everybody's going to go with the snowy look. And again, you can see that it goes from like large to small snowflakes. I think this would look great. Last year, Simon Hurley released the die set that had birch trees and deer. I think this would look fabulous as the background to that. If you wanted to do a snowy background and do the birch trees and the deer, he did that with Spellbinders. If you bought that die set, this would look fabulous. But I'm not doing that. I'm doing rainbow. Because that's me. I'm going to do rainbow. I want to do rainbow. I'm going confetti. I'm going confetti. Because I'm thinking like fun, birthday cards, confetti. Yes, these are big. These are very big backgrounds. So for those of you guys that are in Europe that do not do A2 size cards, that want the bigger backgrounds, you do not have to do small cards with these. Yes, Lisa Horton Interference Inks. But this background, absolutely Jim. Jim knows what to do. He's on it. My ink pads are shedding. In fact, I don't know why I'm going so big with this. Senior. My daughter is going into 6th grade. I keep telling everybody she's 11 going on 25. All she does is nails and skincare and roll her eyes at me. Today she made me go to Sephora and she tested out all, I needed powder and foundation, and she tested out like 15 different shades on me. She told me that my skin looked orange. I don't know. She's mean to me, you guys. She's not my sweet little Leah anymore. She's not a little girl anymore, okay? She's a mean preteen. I'm like, don't you want to make videos anymore? No. Don't you want to? No. Mom, no. No. All she wants is $200 sneakers and my credit card, okay? That's all she wants out of me anymore. She don't love me anymore. She's mean. All I can say is thank goodness Steve is a girl dad. He has an 18-year-old and a soon-to-be 16-year-old. So he understands teenage girls better than I do. And he translates teenage language very well to me because I don't get it. I don't understand it. Teenage boy, I get. In fact, Xavier is nicer to me than Leah is. Ooh, my orange is dried out, but look at, ooh, I like a lot. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Yeah, I immediately thought confetti. I didn't think snowflakes, but again, it's a winter release, so I'm assuming they thought snowflakes, but rainbow foil is what I was thinking. This is an all year plate for me. This is not a snow plate for me, but you do with it what you will. It gets better when they hit 25. Did you guys see Gina K's daughter Rena got engaged? I saw that. I don't remember being this mean. I don't know. If anybody is in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania area, and I am selling my Baldwin upright piano. I'm only selling it for $100. I really just need to move it out of my house. I've had the piano since I was, I don't know, 10 years old or so. If anybody wants it, let me know. They just need to find a way to move it out of my house. Everything works on it. Just needs to be tuned. I'm like an hour and a half from Harrisburg, an hour or so from Philadelphia. I have it on Facebook Marketplace. Here it is. BP 200. Again, it's designed to be snow, but I think you could do so much more with it. Fun plate. Very fun plate. And again, I think it would look great foiled. BP 200. And it is a large plate. This is an A2 card front. I don't think you could go fully 5 by... Actually, you could. You could layer this and go larger because there's no rhyme or reason to which way the spots are going. So you could go larger. I'm just using stamp cleaner. I use Ultra Clean from Hero Arts. This actually doesn't even say Hero Arts on it. It says from StuartSuperior.com. I get this from the stamp show, but it's the same stuff that Hero Arts sells. Yep, I will put the links for you guys on where you can purchase these products if you are interested in any of them. And again, if you are catching the replay and not watching the chat, I will link everything down below for you guys. And I have one more to show you. As we are moving along our little adventures here. Our last one is another Betterpress and die combo. This is BP 204. I like the cut and die combo. This one is more of a script sentiment. I haven't tried any Hero Art white inks, Jim. That's a good one. Oh, Delina, I try to read as I'm going, so if I missed anybody's questions, ask again. I try to look up. I did go back to, I told you guys before I was having eye issues. I did go back to the eye doctor. He is prescribing me bifocal contacts. So I have a stronger prescription for my reading glasses. So they are on the way. So if I missed anybody, go ahead and if I missed your comments, it's not because I did it on purpose, but go ahead and ask it again. And I will certainly respond if I missed it. I purposely do not try to miss any. I do not purposely try to miss anybody's questions. So if I missed any questions, I did not tell any of my admins I was going on. It was nice to see Tracy and Catherine jump on, but they did have to jump off. But if anybody has any questions and I missed them, personal or crafting related, I am an open book. I've always been very honest with you guys. Go ahead and ask. I'm going to do these in red. We're going to use Barn Door Archival Ink. I've just been very busy with personal. We're going on vacation next week with our family. My job has been very hectic. If you missed the beginning, you can go back and watch the replay. And I kind of answer some of what's been going on. I haven't even had time to go fishing, you guys. I bought a brand new fishing rod this year, and I got to use it once. once. You know how much that sucks for me? And I'm supposed to be cleaning this basement up. Speaking of, I'm going to do, remember last year where I did the purge boxes, where I just charged shipping for the purge boxes? I'm going to do that again this year. I'm going to throw a whole bunch of stuff in boxes, and if you want the boxes, all you're going to do is pay basically the shipping for the purge boxes. So keep an eye out. It will be on my Nancy Stamps Facebook page. Stamps, magazines, papers, things like that. Keep an eye out, because I need to get rid of a lot of stuff, you guys. I got a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. Oh, I love this. Ooh, this one's pretty. Okay, this one's my favorite. BP 204. Let's cut these out. That is pretty. Now I gotta make Santa, Saint Nick, the Saint Nick die, and just put these sentiments under him, and my cards are done. Like this, the little candy canes. Now I'm gonna have to do another live. You guys, you're making me like want to hang out in my room all night. All these good crafty things here. All right, I got ideas. Now the ideas are flowing. Okay, we gotta cut these out. I'm supposed to make 25 cards for my Alaska cruise. And now Tracy said it's 15 days away, and I didn't do it yet. Talk about last minute procrastinator. Oops. Oopsie. I didn't do it. Oops, I didn't do it. You look for Yupo paper. If you have Yupo paper or synthetic paper. Any kind of synthetic paper. Basically, a lot of alcohol ink artists use that paper. It's basically plastic. It's synthetic paper. Now, the other thing you guys can do with negative foil, watch my video. I use toner sheets from, I almost cut that on the wrong thing. I use toner sheets. You watch my video. I'll link it in the description for you guys. But my hack for negative foil, or waste foil, some people call it, is I use toner sheets in my video from Crafty Critta. So you can get toner sheets now from Crafty Critta. You can get them, the black ones you can get from anywhere. But Crafty Critta has colored ones. Pink and Maine has colored ones. Deco Foil has black ones. Thermoweb. So you can get colored toner sheets, or what I used for negative waste foil. But I'll link that video for you guys. So that's my cheat to using waste foil. Look at these. Ooh, these are pretty. All right, I'm gonna put a card together quick. don't have card bases made up, but I'll give you guys a small idea. Let me show you what I made up today. Just to give you kind of like how I would do this. You know, basic idea here is for these I would cut down or to do like label dies. So like label dies are just fancy dies, you know, and so like this would be a fancy die, but you can do fancy dies around these, and then you would take these backgrounds, like this would be a 3D embossing background or these backgrounds, and then you would just put these on those fancy backgrounds, and then you would put them on a card front. That would be very easy to do. So we have all of these that we letterpressed. And again, all of these that were letterpressed, you can hot foil. So these would just be cut down, and you don't need to do much to these. You can just add a couple gems to them and just put them on a pretty background, and you're done. Okay, so those are those. And then for these are the backgrounds. So this is that new 3D embossing folder. This is the Betterpress plate, and this plate I think is very versatile. It's all year round. And the same thing with these. I mean, these can fall. This doesn't have to be winter. To me, this says nature. So this can be fall. It can be winter. It can be day. It can be night. Whatever you want to do with it. They can be foiled. They can be letterpressed. And then all you need to do is put your sentiments on them. So very simple. You know, I can do this. I can put the candy canes on them. For this one, I think you could even put a bird, a cardinal on here. You can put a bell on here. You can leave it plain like this, put a ribbon on here. There's not a lot you need to do to embellish these. You can make it as complicated or as simple as you want. And just tie a ribbon on here. This one I was thinking like put a bow on here and put like a gift card or something. This could be a birthday. You know? So very easy to use these sentiments. I like having mass sentiments because then it's, you could even make, I tell you guys every year, I make for Leah's grandmother, I make her a bunch of cards, okay? But I leave the sentiments, I send her blank sentiments like this. I leave those empty. I don't put any sentiments on the inside of the card. So I make the cards pretty generic on the outside, and I don't put any sentiments on the inside of the cards. And then I tell her all you have to do is just glue or put tape on the inside, you know, like you could even put a little strip of double-sided tape on the inside, and then all she has to do is put tape on the inside of the card. But I make her little boxes, like 6 or a dozen cards, and then she can give them away, and you can do, you know, thank you, happy birthday, thinking of you. But you can do very generic cards, you know, even something like this. Something like this could be a very easy, generic outside card that doesn't have to say anything. This can be a thank you card. This can be a sympathy card. This can be a thinking of you card. It can be a happy birthday card. It can be a anything card. It's just a very pretty background, and you could just put a bird on here, and it can be an anything all year round card, right? And somebody just has to put a sentiment on it, right? So something like this can be easily, you can just put a ribbon on here or something like that, and then all she has to do is put a sentiment on the inside. So don't limit yourself to putting a sentiment on a card and limiting that card. Something like this, you can have multiple sentiments and save those sentiments and then put the sentiment on the inside of the card when you're ready to use that card. But I like these backgrounds because then I can decide what I want that card to be when I'm ready to put the sentiment on it. Thank you, Shirley. Yeah, I'm down 30 pounds. I've gone down 3 pant sizes. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's been a struggle. Believe me, there are times where I want to have all the stuff and can't have it. But it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I just donated half of my closet. Actually, I donated a whole closet because I had to give a closet up. But I donated a whole closet worth of clothes. It's a good feeling. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, they could be palm fronds on a beach. Yes, Michelle. Absolutely. So this is the new release over at Spellbinders. I did my hotel crafting with the peacock set. So if you missed my hotel series, I apologize for my filming. It was not the best. But this is also all available over at Spellbinders, so go check them out. And I'll do some die cutting with the holiday stuff as well and do some more videos. But I'll put the links down below if you guys want to do any shopping. I do appreciate you guys using my links. They are affiliate links. And just so you guys know, any donations that you guys give or any support that you give when you watch my channel, when you support my affiliate links, that all goes to support Foiling Snobs Club and Nancy Stamps towards shipping, when I do giveaways, and when I pay for postage and all of that. That's what it all goes towards. It pays for our Zoom channel. It pays for postage. It pays for shipping supplies. I pay for envelopes and tape. Tape is expensive. Envelopes are expensive. But shipping is what costs us the most amount of money. But that's what it all goes towards, you guys. I do appreciate you guys' support. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Again, almost to 34,000 subscribers. We're going to be doing some giveaways and almost 10,000 subscribers in the Foiling Snobs Club. 2 people have already claimed their prizes. We're going to pick some more winners. And you just want to check Foiling Snobs Club to see if you're a winner. We have some more prizes to come. And make sure you subscribe to Tracy Schultz's channel. I will put her link down below. She's the other co-founder of Foiling Snobs Club. But I gotta go, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I missed you all, and I will catch you soon. Make sure you subscribe. Bye. I want to make sure I didn't miss any questions before I go. I wanted to know about Betterpress Letterpress not foiling. Oh, hold on. I want to make sure I answer all the questions. Am I enjoying my Harley? I am enjoying my Harley. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. Yes, I joke that my eyes are like 80 years old. Michelle's in for a box. Are there any cheaper options to the paper? Oh, the Betterpress paper? Delina, if you want to send dupe stamps for me to put in the purge boxes, you can. Go ahead. Sure. Yes. I am enjoying my Harley. I got a Harley 975 Nightster. Yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, I kind of post pictures on Instagram. It's Nancy Stamps 15 on Instagram. Yep. Hi, Pam. No, the Betterpress paper. I found some black paper that I've been better pressing with. It's Black Savoy paper from the Paper Insider. It's 129-pound matte. 10 pages for $19.95, but I don't use it too often. But this has been working out. For white paper, I'm testing some papers out. I will let you guys know. I've been using watercolor paper, honestly. But I will let you guys know. Yes, this is all new release. Check out my hotel crafting series. I did these 3 cards. Actually, I think I did 4, but Leah had friends over and one of the friends swiped a card. Because there was one more. She swiped it. But these are part of the little hotel crafting series I did. Yep. Hi, Pam. Yes. Yep. Okay. Hopefully I got all the questions. So for Betterpress paper, you can use watercolor paper. Any thick, basically thick cotton paper. Yep. And any questions you have, again, you can ask Foiling Snobs Club. We do all kinds of paper crafting. It doesn't have to be foiling. And you can also email me at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. But if you ask the Foiling Snobs Club, we have several admins that will help you out. You don't have to come directly to me. We have a really great team in the Foiling Snobs Club. We have 10,000 members. A lot of the people you see on here are Foiling Snobs Club members. So you don't have to just come to me. We have a really good team of supporters in the Foiling Snobs Club. Like I said, 10,000 members almost. So, yep. And we have a card swap in there, you guys. So if you go into the files, I think it's in files or guides, you can share cards with other members in there as well. From all over the world, like Gaz, who's in the UK, and Michelle, who's in Australia, and Emily, who's in Canada, and Susie, who's in Illinois. So many longtime members. Lots of wonderful, wonderful people. And I've met a lot of them in person at stamp shows. So lots of good people in our group. And a lot of them I'm looking forward to meeting on the cruise. I can't believe she said 15 days. I'm like, no, that's not right. I refuse to believe that. Yep. All right, guys, it's 10:20 here, so I must go. But I had fun hanging out with you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Any questions? You're watching this on the replay. Certainly you can put them down in the comments. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye, guys. Miss you all.